Introduction, Materials, and Procedure. In this lab, students will observe the shape of the magnetic field due to various configurations of magnets. They will place the magnet or magnets underneath a piece of cardboard and lay a piece of paper on top of the cardboard. Sprinkle iron filings on top of the paper and then tap the cardboard gently, not a big deal here, and allow the iron filings to align with the magnetic field. Then sketch the pattern on a separate sheet of paper. Each lab group will have a small container with iron filings, paper, cardboard, 2 bar magnets with clearly identifiable north and south poles, and then a horseshoe magnet. The following items should be prepared before the lab. Pour a small amount of the iron filings into the small containers. Small bathroom paper cups work well. Check that the poles of your magnets are still magnetized as expected. Over time, the magnets may weaken and/or actually switch their polarity as they've been temporarily magnetized by a different magnet that was maybe stored in the same place. Student procedure. Place the bar magnet on a table. Place the cardboard over the magnet and the piece of paper on top of the cardboard. Sprinkle the iron filings onto the paper above the magnet, then lightly tap the paper, and we're going to emphasize lightly, which will cause the iron filings to move and take the shape of the magnetic field. Sketch the field on a separate piece of paper and determine the direction of the magnetic field. And to do that, you'll need to look at the polarity of the magnets, right? The lines will be coming out of the North Pole and going into the South Pole. Dump the filings into a collection dish, then repeat steps 1 through 6, replacing the bar magnet with a horseshoe magnet, then 2 bar magnets with opposite poles facing each other, and then 2 bar magnets with the same poles facing each other. Warn the students not to put the iron filings in direct contact with the magnets. They will be extremely difficult to get off of the magnet. A lot of teachers let students know that they will be responsible for moving the filings, so hopefully they'll be more careful. Keep the cardboard between the iron filings and the magnets at all times. Place unused magnets out of reach. It's advised not to give students an entire container of iron filings. This could result in a mess. And some magnets, in particular the horseshoe magnets, can be very strong. So if you have 2 horseshoe magnets next to each other for some reason, the students might pinch their fingers between them, so tell them to be very careful. Data collection is pretty easy here. Each student will draw a diagram of the field for each magnet configuration. Please review this video, which shows the lab being performed. A tip for collecting the iron filings after the experiment: you have a collection dish there. Bend the paper so that the filings fall to the center of the paper, and then tilt the paper so that the filings slide into the collection dish neatly.